Okay, so now let's talk about the types of angles in geometry, right? This is the basics ones. Types of angles. Well, first of all, you got the acute angle. It looks like this, okay? Something like that. Let's call it angle A. And that's what we call the acute angle, okay? And the acute angle is basically an angle that is less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees. That is the acute angle. Okay? Then you have the right angle. Okay? Right angle. A right angle, basically, guys, you know it's a right angle when you have a little square like this one. A right angle is 90 degrees. Okay? Nothing new. Most of you know about right angles. You're learning in middle school. Right angle. And that is 90 degrees. And then you have the obtuse angle. So that's an obtuse angle. And the obtuse angle is basically more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. Okay? So basically angle A is basically, again, more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. And that's what we call a obtuse angle. And the last one that we're going to be talking about today is what we call a straight line, a straight angle. So an angle like this. And let's call it straight because it's a straight line. Angle. And that's basically, guys, an angle that is equal to 180 degrees. Simple, okay? So we got the, again, acute angle, less than 90 degrees, right angle, 90 degrees, obtuse angle is more than 90, but less than 180 degrees, and finally, the straight angle that is equal to 180 degrees, and it's a straight line. So now, let's talk about something else. Right now, let's talk about the angle addition postulate. Okay, the angle addition postulate is basically similar to the segment addition postulate that we saw in other section, okay? If you guys remember, in the segment addition postulate, you got a big segment plus the other segment makes is equal to the bigger segment, right? So the same thing here, okay? When you have to like angles like joined together like this one, you got the yellow angle here, right? Which is basically RSP. So RSP, that's the yellow angle. And then you have the other angle here, the PST. We're talking about this angle right here. And that is PST angle PST, that angle there. Well, if you add them together, the yellow angle plus the orange angle is going to be equal to this bigger angle here, right? It's going to be equal to sorry, you cannot see it, T. Angle RST. So this yellow angle plus the orange angle is equal to this bigger angle here. And that is common sense. So that is the angle addition postulate. And we can solve many problems using the angle addition problem. So let's take a look at this example here. So it says given the measurement of angle AKN, all right? We're looking at this angle AKN. So it's this angle here, right? Right here, measurement of angle AKM, and then we got the other angle here, MKN. This one here, right? This angle from here to there, all of that, this angle. If you add these two angles together, well, it's going to be equal to basically LKN, and they're giving you the LKN, right? All these right here, I'm giving you right here, LKN, all of this is equal to 145 degrees. So addition of the yellow angle plus the orange angle add up to 145 degrees. So let's set it up, the equation. So again, angle LKM plus angle MKN is equal to angle LKN. So again, the yellow angle plus the orange angle is going to be equal to, well, the LKN, which is 145 degrees. So that angle right there, right? So now we do the substitutions. We plug in for the yellow angle is going to be 2x plus 10. And the orange angle is 4x minus 3. And that's going to be equal to 145 degrees. Okay? So, like I said, the yellow angle plus the orange angle add up to 145 degrees. Now we're going to be solving the equation. This is an equation with the variables in the same side of the equation, so we can combine like terms. 2x plus 4x is 6x. 10 minus 3, that will be 7. That's equal to 145 degrees. All right, we keep going. So subtracting 7 from both sides of the equation. Okay, so 6x, if you subtract 7 from both sides of the equation, all right, that's the algebra, that's cancelled with that. So that will be 138. And if you divide by 6, both sides should be getting 23. I think it's 23. Okay? Now, that is not the answer. That is x. To find out the answer, because they're asking you basically finding the measurement of angle, the yellow angle and the orange angle, so angle LKM and angle MKN, you need to plug in that information into that, right? So let's do that. Let's put it over here. So basically, LKN is equal to 2 times x plus 10. Remember, that's the yellow angle. The x, okay, the x right there goes in here, right? So that will be 2 times 23 plus 10. And if you simplify this, 2 times 23 is 46. 46 plus 10, that will be 56. So the yellow angle, LKN, is 56 degrees. So let me put over here degrees. That's the little circle there. And now we gotta find out the orange one. So you can find out by going, hey, that's 145 minus 56, and that should give you the answer. But we're gonna do it the long way so you guys can get used to your plugging the information. So I'm gonna write down what is the angle MKN, which is the orange angle, and that is 4 equal to 4x minus 3, right? Remember that we're gonna be plugging at 23 right here in the x. So and that's the orange angle. Doing that, we got angle MKN equals to 4 times 23 minus 3. And doing the simplification, 4 times 23 minus 3, you should be getting an answer of 89 degrees. 89 degrees. Now, is this right? Well, if you add them together, okay, if you add together 56 plus 89, you should be able to, so you should be getting 145 degrees. And that checks, right? And that's the answer for that. That's the angle addition postulate. So I want to give you an example for you guys to try. See if you are able to do it. So let me move this. And I want you guys to try this one here. Okay? Now this one says, given the angle KLM is a straight angle, right? Straight angle, remember, straight angle means 180 degrees. Find the value of angle KLM and angle NLM. Pause the video, see if you're able to do it. All right. Again, we know that the whole thing is 180 degrees. It's a straight angle, okay? This means 180 degrees, guys, straight angle. We know that, hey, we got this angle here. I forgot to label it, I guess. That should be a, let me label over here a K, right? And this one should be an M. Okay, my mistake here. But again, this angle plus this angle is going to be equal to 180 degrees. So angle KLN plus angle NLM is equal to the whole thing right here, angle KLM. This one over here, that's 10x minus 5, plus this angle over here, 4x plus 3, that's going to be equal to 180 degrees. We got to solve it for x. So if you solve for x, we got 14x minus 5 plus 3, that's minus 2, equals to 180. Adding 2 to both sides of the equation, we got 14x equals to 182, and divided both sides by 14, should give you x equals to 13. Right? And now, we're going to be doing the substitutions here. I want to find out what's the angle KLN. And you guys know that is equal to 10x minus 5 is right there. Plug in the 13 as x. 10 times 13 minus 5. 10 times 13 minus 5 should give you 125 degrees. And then we find out the other angle, which is angle NLM, and that's equal to 4x plus 3. Let me do it up. We know that x is 13, so NLM equals to 4 times 13 plus 3. So angle NLM is equal to basically 55 degrees. And if you guys notice, 125 degrees plus 55 degrees should be equal to 180 degrees. Hey, and that checks. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. And please don't forget to do your assignments.